Hi everybody, it's Taryn. Thanks for coming back. If you're coming back, if you're coming for the first time, thanks for being here. I really appreciate all the views that I got last week from my video and all the subscriptions and everything. Thank you guys. This is so far out of my comfort zone that it's just killing me. This is the fourth go with this video. I don't know what my plans seem to be, but stuff just keeps happening each time. So if this doesn't work, I may just go to the laptop and go on with my day. I have some whips, a couple of finishes, a little haul. It was all organized, and now not so much because I moved it all around when I was just doing the last video. Let's see. Here are my finishes. I finished this cute little cross stitch. Like I said last week, we have an accounting practice. My husband's a CPA. It is tax time, and this will look cute in the office, and this actually is what our office floors kind of look like right now. I also finished this. It's not cross stitch. It is an embroidery piece that I've had this idea in my head for a while to embroider a henna tattoo. That's one of the free henna tattoo patterns for actually tattooing. It's not an embroidery pattern that I found online and everything. Those are my only two finishes. I did get, this week in my rotation, I didn't get anything. A little bit done, that's what I got. This week in my rotation was not cross stitch, it's actually crochet, and I've been working on this little bag for a while. I got the first 3 rows done some time ago and discovered a mistake, like in the middle of the second row. And I tried to fix it, and the more I tried to fix it, the worse it got. So I gave up and threw that piece away and started all over. If I hadn't had to do that, I would be finished by now. But here is where I am. I've got 2 rows to go, and then across the bottom, which would be the 3 rows that I had to throw away. I'll show you my whips, if I can get them out from under a cat. He's laying on top of everything. This is by far my oldest whip. It is a little dollhouse that you make the rooms and you put it on this fabric panel. I was making this, I think, for a county fair competition when I was in high school. I graduated from high school in 1984. That's why, look, I had to tape the book together. It's so old that the tape won't even stick anymore. Here is the bedroom. Here is the kitchen. Here is a problem I obviously have that I noticed as I was going through these books. Here is a needle. We've got the living room. We've got the bathroom. And I don't know if you can tell, the shower and the mirror and everything are made with the silver, shiny silver floss. And for as much as people hate it today, remember, this is 35 years ago. It was awful. Sewing room. And then this is what I've gotten done on the dining room. You see there? Another needle. Not too long ago, I was furious because I could not find a single cross-stitch needle anywhere in my house. So I went and got my needles. And why can't I find any cross-stitch needles? I know I own cross-stitch needles. Lots of them. Where are they all? I found them. This one will say ho ho ho, and I'll put it on a kitchen towel. I'll get the other two hoes done. I don't want there just being one hoe and somebody feeling like I'm calling them out or something. That's not the Christmas spirit. But look, a needle. Let's see. This one was a kit that I came across. I went out looking for something else, let's start something. I had no idea how I had this many books. And so I came across it. I don't even remember ever buying this kit or starting it. But this is what I'm doing. And I did start it. I did. There you go. This is how far I've gotten. Very impressive, very impressive. There's my needle. It kind of scares me that I do have starts that I don't even remember. This one, with cat laying on things, it's really hard to get to this stuff here. This one I was actually horrified by because I had completely forgotten about it. And it's this. And the reason that I was horrified by the notion of forgetting about it, it's not like that other one where I had, 50 stitches in it. Look at this. I'm almost done. I just have this panel, it's a 4-page pattern. Just this last pattern, this last page, and look how much work I've done on it. And I had totally forgotten that I was even working on it. I have no idea when I even started it. And I got so much done. Why did I put it away? There's the needle. When I found it, I was just so upset with myself that I would be so close. This I'm going to show you as a whip, but it's not ever going to get finished because I have no idea what I was doing. That's obviously a pumpkin, and this is a heart. It was in this book, on this page with all these hearts. I don't know if I was just playing around working on the fabric, or if I had some plan in mind. Like I said, I have no idea what this is. And they're too close together for me to actually do anything with them. Look, there's a needle. You see anything here? You're starting to notice why I can't find any of my cross-stitch needles. This one is this January I'm working on. I've got this half done, the pattern split in two, and it'll be a handful. I've gotten the one side done, and I'll get the other side done. And I'll put it on a towel. I don't like the back of my towels to look that way, so I don't use those towels. I generally want to use that, and then I'll sew it onto the towel. I'll put a ruffle with it and everything and make it all nice. This is one. I saw the pattern when I was looking through my patterns and came across the others, and I thought to myself, I thought I started my book. I don't remember ever finishing it. Well, then later, in with the fabric pile, I found this, and so now I've got to go back and find the pattern because I don't remember what was in, and I have a huge stack. I used to have subscriptions to several cross-stitch magazines, so I'm going to have to dig through and find the pattern again. It's like a heart with, and it says welcome on it and everything. There's the needle. So I don't know where that is. Usually I try to keep the fabric, even in the pattern, but it's stuck in there if I've started it already, so that doesn't happen. This one is also very old. Yep, it's very old. Not as old as when I started in high school. I was going to make Christmas stockings for each one of our kids for their first Christmases at home. And their first Christmas, they were born November 21st, and they were 10 weeks early. So their first Christmas, they were still in the hospital. So their first Christmas at home is what I wanted the stockings to be for. Now, what possessed me to think that I could get 4 stockings made with 4 babies at home by their first Christmas? Yeah, whatever. I'm delusional. Here's where I've gotten. This will be his name is Wyatt. It's like bed filling and then it's gold around it. It's not some weird sign or anything. That's where I've gotten. I don't love the dark fabric, but maybe now that the weather's nice and I can come out in the morning, I love to be outside in the morning if the sun comes up. So maybe if I can come out in the morning, and now that it's getting nicer, I can get some stuff done. In case you didn't notice, look, there's a needle. And this one I started a couple of years ago. My intention is to make it for my mother-in-law. I am on the spring cat. This was my first time actually going with Weeks Dye Works. I prefer, well, I don't know if I prefer. I usually use DNC thread because I live out in a small town in the country, but we don't have a stitching shop or anything like that. A small Hobby Lobby store in the town where our office is as close as we've got, and their selection is limited. This is where I am on it. I've actually put it back into my rotation. I set it down because I had messed up some stitches around his face, I think, and gotten off, but I think I've got that corrected. I'm terrible if I mess up. I'll set a project down and not go back to it for obviously a year or so. But I think I've got it fixed, and it looks like a cat, so that must be working. And look, there's a needle, but this time I have it on a little needle minder that I made. So that's it there. I have a kitty cat behind me. It's getting into stuff as I set it down. This is Lucy. She's a baby. She's about 6 or 7 months old. She's tiny. She's tiny. This is her brother, Kuhn, who is much bigger than she is. But they're both rotten. I'll tell you that. He's over there getting into things as good as he can. Actually, they both are. This one I've been working on for a while. I just thought it was gorgeous and had to have it, but sometimes I get overwhelmed with the pattern. And at first I was trying to do all of one color, and I just kept messing up and kept messing up. So I decided I'm doing it one line at a time. I do all the orange stitching, and then I do all the yellow. I'm a little bit over halfway, and it's in my rotation. You might notice here, my stitches, I don't know if I said this last time or not, I stitch backwards. I start at the bottom right and go to the top left, and then I come back. And I think that that's not how most people do it. in this pattern. I made this other little needle minder. How cute is she? But look, this one has 2 needles, one for each color. So that makes it kind of easy to figure out why I keep finding cross stitch needles. I guess if I want to find something, I've got to freaking finish a project. But instead of doing that, I just went ahead and bought new stuff. And like showing you all of those whips isn't enough. I just joined 2 more stitch alongs in Stitch Mania. I signed up with Stitch Mania, Cross Stitch and Needlework, and Stash and Load, which are all just full of horrible, horrible enablers, and I can't say no. I'm just right there buying into all of it. In Stitch Mania, I signed up for the April Stitch Along, which is to be working on something with either flowers or water. I picked a new pattern because I really wasn't sure if any of the things I had going had flowers or water, so you might as well just go with something new, right? And then, because I guess I've lost my mind, in May I signed up for 15 starts in 15 days, which is insane, because look at all I have going. So I'm hoping to finish something. I'm sorry, the cat is digging around and stuff over here. To at least get something finished, so that when I start these, I just don't feel overwhelmed. I don't want to end the year with 50 whips, and that would just be more than I can handle. Especially since I like to do so much other stuff besides just the stitching. So it's not like these would be the only whips I have going. Anyway, that's what I have going on right now. Apparently, in the near future, I'll have another 16 to it, but hey, what the heck. Here's my haul on the cat patterns. I told you I was using that Weeks Dye Works, and I had only bought for the first cat, so I ordered on eBay from a place called Lovely Little Stitches. I ordered most of what I had missing. There were 2 or 3 I think that she was out of. But right now she has them on sale for $1.81 screen. And so I figured I'd go ahead and take care of those while it was on sale. But if you spent $25 in her shop, you get free shipping. And with all that yarn, all this thread, I was pretty close. So I ordered a couple of patterns, and I will use these in my 15 starts in 15 days. I got this cute little owl for September. I really like to stitch for holiday decorations and stuff, and I didn't have that much for September. I wanted her to decorate for September, so I thought that was cute. Something to set out. And then I got this one, Merry Christmas. It has little buttons that go right here, came with it and everything. And it's cute and kind of rustic, which is really our decorating style around here. And then from Stash Unload on Facebook, again, a bunch of enablers, I ordered a couple of patterns from someone on there. Got this one. I see all of the Haids and the Mirabilias and stuff that people are doing. And although I think they're pretty, they absolutely are just not my style. But she kind of is, which now means I'm on the search for some beads and more specialty thread. And then I also ordered this one, Mystic Stitch. I have never done a full coverage piece, but I thought this was beautiful. And I'm going to give it a try. I hope it doesn't take me more than 35 years to get the other pieces taken in, which is why I've never ordered a full coverage piece, because I know that I may not be so good, but because I've hooked up now with all these enablers, there I am. Off of Listia, I got this, it's just a piece of fabric, it's just 8 o'clock, but it's kind of a taupey gray color, and I think it's going to work nicely for one of the 15 stars. I've spent some time this week since I signed up for that. I've found all of the patterns that I'm going to start. Some are really big, like this Mystic Stitch one, and some are little tiny ones, so that I can hopefully squeeze in some finishes along the way. And then I also this week got in, I forgot that I ordered this, so it's not part of my 15 start. I ordered one of the, it's Chinese, I think it's China, cross stitch, where it's all stamped on here, but you still stitch over it all, and, you know, fill it all in. I've read good things about them, I've read bad things about them. I thought it was kind of neat looking, and for the $2 I paid, even if I hated it, it was $2. So I think that's all I've got for now. Her name is Usti because she's so tiny. Usti's the Cherokee or something like that for small, for little. But that's all I've got for this week. I thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, appreciate it. I will be back next week, hopefully with some progress. I'm hoping that by doing these last 2 videos that I will hold myself accountable and that it will help me to get some things done. If you have any questions, give me a comment below, ask away. I'm glad to answer questions. If there's something you'd like to see, that's great too. You can follow me on Instagram at TVdesigns, and I have an Etsy shop by the same name with a few things in it, if you'd like to check that out too. Thanks so much. Bye.